Hi, as co-chair of the Sociology department, I want to welcome everyone to this video. This video is about giving our students and our faculty a chance to talk about what sociology is at Kwantlen, and we hope you enjoy what you're about to see and hear.
Well, sociology is the only pure science that allows you to ask absolutely any question about anything at all and maybe get some honest answers. We challenge the other pure sciences, we challenge business administration, and we ask you to think about the lies you've been told about government and not put up with any nonsense from corporations. And sociology is the one place we play this out with nothing but support, love and good vibes.
To me, sociology studies the intersection of the individual and society. It sees individuals and society as a dynamic, ongoing interactions, and the sociological perspective affords us to see our lives as created continuously and created and recreated as we interact with other people. It gives us what I would call the giraffe's eye view, in the sense that as the giraffe towers above all other animals, sociology allows us to see the big picture. To me, sociology also allows us to have what is called the sociological imagination, which allows us to see our biographies as not written by us individually alone, but also in tandem or in conjunction with the actions and indeed inactions of legions of people. It also allows us to see ourselves as members of the global village, where our lives, our destinies are ineluctably interconnected.
Sociology is a multidisciplinary framework that allows an individual to better understand him or herself in relation to others and in the context of socio-economic, political, and structures of power. It is a way for individuals to look at a specific issue from different lenses, and each lens providing a different perspective and different ways of understanding the complexity of social life in local and global contexts.
Well, I was trying to think about what sociology means to me, and I thought I would tell you about how I decided to study sociology. My undergrad was in environmental studies. I did geography, and I was really concerned about environmental issues. And by the end of my degree, I realized most of the problems had more to do with social dynamics and hierarchies in society. And so I decided to switch my focus. I first went into women's studies, and then I landed on sociology for my PhD, and that's how I came to sociology.
Socrates in line 38a of Plato's Apology notes, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Sociology offers us the tools to do just that, to examine our everyday, to uncover the invisible and the abstract, to call into question our taken for granted assumptions about the ways in which the world works, to unpack the complex and dynamic interplay of social forces and factors that shape our everyday, our social processes, institutions, economic, political, and cultural, social structures such as economic or class inequality, gender inequality, racial inequality, and environment, society nexus, and many more. We're often confronted by the appearance of these things as we go about our everyday, but rarely are we afforded the time to pursue, discover, and examine the essence of these things. And that's what sociology is. It's the scientific pursuit of the essence.
I think in general, sociology is a very, very interesting field because there are so many changes going on in the world around us that I can't think of a better time to be a sociologist, to look at things that are going on out in the world around us. Sociology at Kwantlen is about getting our students involved in real social issues that are in the global and local context, and we really want our students to have an opportunity to have first-hand learning from the communities around us. So we want our students to go outside of the academic environment and work with communities and groups and people to learn about the changes that are taking place in the world around us. So sociology is from the heart, but it's got a very intellectual side to it as well. It's a systematic approach to learning about things that are going on in our communities and how change is happening and how people are affected by it, and how we can make our communities a better place for everyone.
Well, I think sociology is the knowledge that any undergraduate student needs to have in order to go on and be prepared to do what they want to do in life, because sociology is the study of the relationship between an individual and their society. And so that's who we all are. Society is how we become who we end up being, and we're all a part of so many different social groups that a little bit of sociology goes a really long way.
I think it's a great question, and I'm not a sociologist, but to me, an education in sociology, which I do care about, is the kind of education that really teaches students to think about the world around them and to think about the kind of world that we could be creating together. The world is full of problems, and if you think about those problems, they ultimately have a sociological dimension to them. The big problems of the world, the ones that have existed for a very long time, problems of discrimination around age and gender and race, sexuality, and economy, class, etc. Problems of migration, of economics, of development in the developing world, as well as our own societies. The nature of work, how we organize our society, democracy, these kinds of questions are the ones that a sociological analysis really provides some insight and hopefully offers solutions to these kinds of problems. So the education we want to provide our students and the experiences inside and out the class are the kinds of experiences and understandings that will really enable them to get to the heart of these problems, understand them, and offer creative solutions.
I am the expert in my own experience, sociological